with a video. We were gonna play NBA2K16, but it just wasn't working. So we're gonna play some NBA2K16. So let's just get right into it. I you can see this guy down. Okay. Let's get right into the game. So we are going to be doing some daily streaming for the rest of the summer, for at least most of the summer at least, until school. And when school starts, I'll probably be doing weekly streaming, so yeah. I used to not stream that much. Okay, so if you guys don't know, I simmed. I was originally I played like 15 games in the start of the season. I simmed to the All-Star game. Well, which I'm not in. I'm in the Rising Stars game, but it's fine. Okay. So we are gonna be playing against Philly.
It's the Philadelphia Sports pregame show.
So, yeah.
Ernie Johnson joined by Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Thanks for tuning in. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the New York Knicks going up against the 76ers out in Philadelphia. Checking out the 76ers, 6 wins in their last 10 games. They'd like to play even better. Tonight, a chance to add to their win total. And at the All-Star break, a chance for players to heal and recuperate. And Kenny, let's talk about injuries. A part of the game, but some manage to stay healthy. Is it all just luck?
Well, some of it's luck, but a lot of it's preparation. If you prepare your body for the rigors of the NBA season, you're going to reduce the risk, and you become more durable. And
okay, let's get right into this.
Everyone is in their seats here at the
I
Wells
play
Fargo
point
Center
guard
as the
for the
76ers
Knicks.
look to grab a win here in Philadelphia. And the Knicks looking for a positive start here on their road trip. Well, they know they have their work cut out for them here tonight and during a stretch of games facing a lot of talented teams.
And this has been a problematic matchup for them this season. They've come up empty in each of their 2 previous encounters. They'll need to find some answers here tonight.
You know, they don't want to go down 0-3 to these guys. I can guarantee you that. And because of that, I think we're going to see a tremendous effort from these guys tonight.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. And New York looking at who they've got. Chapman, he's in at point guard. Aflalo is out there with Porzingis.
Got
and there's Robin Lopez, and it's Bazemore at the 2.
And they get the first bucket of the game on that one.
I tell you what, fellas, I'm anticipating a good one here.
Now here's Roten. He's guarded by Chapman. Okafor loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
That's an efficient start for them offensively, working it inside for the easy 2 points.
And Clark, that's what you like to duplicate time and time again for the rest of the game.
Now here's Aflalo. And it's Freak missing.
I want to step out.
Just love players who they can count on to give that effort defensively.
And he clearly is one of those guys, Greg. We saw it right there. Nice work forcing that miss. He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
And making connections is always good in any business, and the NBA is no different. From what I've heard, Clark, Freak has done a good job of reaching out to his peers all over the NBA.
Frequency vibration.
Freak just having a good head on his shoulders and knowing that taking the time to get to know others in the business has its benefits.
Bazemore gets the bucket.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific
I'm probably going to
I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Now,
I
here's
just didn't know
Weber.
what to scream.
Not a good performance from him in that loss to Memphis. Roten kicks to Weber. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead.
That's now 4 misses on their first 5 attempts. Still trying to find the rhythm and flow here offensively.
Roten, the pass to Okafor. Covington, no good. So New York will take it the other way. Their last meeting was in Philadelphia, where they were unable to fight off the 76ers.
And they lost a close one last time they saw each other. And you have to think that it was the foul trouble that really kept them from getting the win.
And, you know, as you said, Greg, when you are in foul trouble, it makes you less aggressive defensively.
Okay.
And when that's the case, it's hard to offer the kind of resistance that you need to. That was in the back of the mind, the foul trouble they were in.
And that one's good.
And he gets one to fall, and now 1 out of his first 4.
Freaks it to Bazemore. Porzingis passes to Chapman. Here's Porzingis. Pass to Freak. 5 on the clock. New York needs to get off a shot. The Knicks shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. First free throw is good. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. The 76ers trail by 5. We've got Robert Covington, Joel Embiid out there with Evans. Then it's Tony Roten. And it's Weber in at the shooting guard. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Now here's Roten, guarded closely. He dishes it to Evans. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for New York.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. A key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Wizards made some terrific plays. He ended with 14 points and was just a menace defensively and came away with a bunch of steals. It was a complete outing for him, one that he hopes to be replicated here. Guys?
All right, thanks so much, Doris. What a great report, and what a jaw-dropping performance that was, guys.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I mean, he's given himself a hard act to follow here tonight.
You know what? But as good as he was, it's hard to think there won't be at least some sort of carryover effect, guys. I mean, he still has to be riding pretty high.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim.
Okay.
That's the option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
The 76ers making the switch here. Okafor's checked in, and New York with a change here, too. Porzingis, he's checked in for Aaron Aflalo. Here's Covington. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Passes it to Roten. Baseline J on the way.
What was that block?
76ers tack on 2 more. The Knicks leading by 4. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. And it's Freak missing.
Oh my gosh.
Improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far.
On layup.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
What's that?
Well, they really started to come on here in the second.
Clark, it's about how much more focused they look
offensively
shot? Here. They're trying to make up some ground.
And the Knicks making a change here. Serafin's checked in. Now here's Freak. 14 points from him the last game against Washington.
And defensively, guys, he was just all over the place, forcing turnovers and applying terrific ball pressure.
Here's Roten. The Knicks making the shot. Covington dishes to Evans. Knicks with the rebound. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
And really, I just felt like they didn't compete, particularly on the backboard. Probably their weakest area in that game.
Well, they weren't doing their work early. They weren't carving out space for themselves under the glass. And guys just weren't working hard enough in my estimation.
Now Okafor following the miss by Terrence Jones from deep. Okafor kicks to Roten. There's the dish to Covington. 6 to shoot. Another miss by Philadelphia. The Knicks lead by 3.
Got the rebound. Hopefully we can get the assist right here.
Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's
probably gonna get subbed out
like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-handed.
I'm just gonna.
Now let's take a look at the teams that have been holding their opponents to the fewest points in the last 10 games. The 76ers in second.
I mean, they've been impressive on the defensive end, and they may have caught a few teams off nights, but you've got to give them credit. They've made scoring a chore when you look at their opponents.
Oh, I'm not getting subbed out. Okay, I'm fine with that.
Weber kicks to Roten. Baseline try. Okafor gets the bucket.
He's fortunate that shot found the bottom of the bucket. It wasn't the highest quality look.
And a moment here to see the numbers for Covington. He's putting up 9 points a game, 4 rebounds,
still not
and 2 assists.
subbed out.
And you look at those numbers, not bad. But, guys, I think he can do better, and he knows it.
And he has high expectations for himself as well, guys, but he just hasn't delivered fully on his potential yet.
And the 76ers making a change here. Noel's checked in. Here is Bayless. 11 points for him in that last game against Washington. And
oh my gosh.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Roten kicks to Weber. Shoots from the baseline. Pass to Roten. From deep. No good. Now the Knicks take it the other way.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
And the pass to Porzingis. On the wing, Jones. Covered by Okafor. Chapman. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Here's Freak. Philadelphia able to drain the 3. Goes up the baseline. Shot's good for Seraphin. Seraphin's got 4 this quarter.
And a big height advantage right there.
You know, it's tough to bring a big man that far away from the goal, but that might be a mismatch they're willing to live with.
Here's Covington. 9 points last game. Five to shoot. There's the steal. A solo fast break. Here's Porzingis, and he lays it up and in. And the Knicks lead by 4.
Oh, how about the floater there? Nice drop.
That was okay, I guess.
Now here's Roten. He's covered by Chapman.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Kicks it to Jones. Dishes to Bayless. Screen by Jones. Off the pick. And it's Freak
oh my
missing.
gosh,
the mechanics totally out of whack right now. He's lost his feel for the shot.
Yeah, he really has. I mean, just totally out of sync. I mean, you can just see it in the numbers. Nothing going down for him right now.
And so here is Philadelphia. Following the miss by Freak.
Outstanding perimeter defense there. That was a well-contested shot.
Yeah, and you know he takes a lot of pride in his defense. There are no easy threes if he's on you. Good job here in the second. I mean, they're pounding it inside, getting it to the hoop, going strong to the rim. I mean, that's power basketball at its best.
Okay,
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Okafor. J.K. Sampson comes in for Robert Covington. Hollis Thompson's checked in for Weber. And it's Vasquez in for Roten. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Here's Freak. He's got 5. From 12 feet out. And that one comes up a bit short. Thompson. Can't get it to go. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Knicks lead by 7. Live from Philadelphia.
that's it. Skip this.
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment.
Terrific work by Embiid. 10 points, and when it comes to rebounding, he's had a nice night there, too.
He's not afraid to mix it up there in the middle, getting in there and doing a lot of the dirty work.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Kurt Rambis. Chapman in at point guard. Porzingis is out there with a follow. Then there's Kent Bazemore, and it's Lopez in at 7.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
Chapman the pass to Lopez. From deep. Shot is no good.
Well, he's building a house with those bricks. I mean, one reason is he keeps trying to force it up when he's defended well. Move the ball. Share the sugar.
And it's off target. Not sure why he took that one. Looking at Philadelphia, they want to turn it around after the loss to Memphis.
And guys, just look at the turnover stats in that game. You're not going to win giving it up as many times as they did.
Not unless you play an even tougher brand of defense on your end and force more turnovers for the other side.
I hate
That's the only way you're going to get that thing
flipping
away.
flops.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Yeah, and that's important because this game may ultimately come down to which team controls the paint in crunch time.
For Philadelphia, they have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far.
But
and
what is that
numbers
shot?
For them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And, you know, you don't have to tell them what their free throw numbers are. I mean, they're well aware of it, believe me.
Roden kicks to Covington. Evans dishes to Weber. Back to Evans. 5 to shoot. To the middle. Got a piece of it. Lopez with the steal. Now here's Freak, covered by Okafor. The feed to Freak. Good. Freak's got 7 points in the game.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low. And
Finally,
I really thought he
just
would be.
made a shot.
You know, at first glance,
That's
you
the
wouldn't
first
think
quarter.
that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Jones checked in for Porzingis. Roden kicks to Weber. Down low. Here's Okafor. And a great assist by Weber as that one goes in. And it's 6 points for Jahlil Okafor.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Six to shoot. Chapman the pass to Jones. Lets it go. Okafor grabs the miss.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
To the right side. 76ers moving the ball around. Feeds it to Weber for the lead. Bazemore grabs the miss. The Knicks with the lead. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Out left to the wing. Freak dishes to Lopez. Evans with the steal. Roden with it. He has 5. Weber misses off the left iron.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Freak kicks to Jones. He feeds it to Bazemore. There's the screen. Jones, the pass to Chapman. Lets it fly. And that's good for 2. Freak's got 9 points. The 76ers trail by 3.
Okay.
They really want to find that igniter
Making some
here.
baskets
Yeah, that's
here.
right. Kevin, the offense has
Fancy,
basically
you
been
know.
running in place.
They got to get going. Covington dishes to Weber. And he hits the jump shot. Weber's got 5 points now this quarter.
Come on. Come on, Mom. Okay.
Let's see how the 76ers have performed over the last few weeks. First in opponent, second in opponent points per game. And this is also what I would call a pretty solid offensive rebounding team. I mean, they've got a top 10 ranking in the second chance points category.
And go back to their top-notch defense. They just smother you and impose their will on you. A lot of nights it seems like teams don't even know what hit them.
Pass to Sampson. That falls. Great assist by Vasquez. Vasquez has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Freak kicks to Splitter. Splitter gets the screen from Chapman. Freak sets a screen for Splitter. There's the pick. Just 5 on the clock. Puts it up from 17. Cannot hit. And Philadelphia the other way now.
Obviously, they're evenly matched teams on the inside. The rebound numbers are very even.
Yeah, impressive effort from both on the backboard.
Vasquez passes to Noel. Here's Sampson. Back to Noel. Oh, he got hacked on the front corner. He'll head to the line.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Especially on the three-point attempt. I mean,
He got the lead. Oh, okay. Well,
the 76ers trail by 7. We've got Okafor. Vasquez out there with Weber. Then there's Evans. And it's Thompson in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And he gets it to go.
I thought Robin Lopez was
Vasquez has got 4 this quarter.
why I got his
New
pick.
York shooting at 51%.
Nope.
Really solid. A follow the pass to Porzingis. Freak dishes to Bazemore. Passes to Porzingis. Lopez left side. From 12 feet out. Good as the jump shot falls.
Let's go.
And the Knicks lead by 7. The 76ers have
I would
gone
like
2 of
to
3
score
from the
double
field to get the
digits.
4th quarter started.
Please.
Now here's Vasquez. He's tightly guarded. The shot's good from Evans.
Not a good idea to let him get such good position in the paint.
it's more than a bad idea. It's real trouble. I mean, he'll make that 10 out of 10 times.
And he gets it to go. Freak's got the
Nice.
lead back up to 7 now for the Knicks.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Vasquez kicks to Okafor. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
They are really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
The defensive backcourt
Nice.
has been controlled. They
Assist.
have not allowed a lot of second chances. It's been about one and done for the most part, and I'm not talking about leaving Collins.
Yeah, I know you're not. That's a bunch of good rebounding taking place there, boy.
Pick by Okafor. Now here's Vasquez. He's guarded by Chapman, and it's Okafor missing.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
A follow, no good. The 76ers trail by 9. Vasquez passes to Okafor. And Thompson kicks to Vasquez. Pick by Okafor. Vasquez, that's good. Vasquez has got 6 in the quarter.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Now here's Freak, guarded by Vasquez. In the corner, a follow with it. Lopez a screen.
Jonah.
A follow dishes to Freak.
Jonah,
And
stop.
Philadelphia grabs the miss.
What do you want? You want a fruit pot? A Capri Sun? Okay. Not sponsored, by the way. Okay.
Evans has got 3 rebounds now in this one. To the left side wing. Weber with it. Out defended by Freak. Puts one up from 19. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Chapman the pass to Porzingis. Some nice passing by New York here. He kicks to Freak. New York.
Come on.
That time either. The 76ers trail by 7. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin. They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
It's been a difference maker for them in this game. That's what's put them in front.
Now, here's Weber. Not a lot of room, and that one's good.
I mean, you never expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
The Knicks leading by 5. Freaks it to Bazemore. A follow the pass to Porzingis. He dishes it to Bazemore. Pass to a follow. The feed to Bazemore. There's the 3. And there's a follow. That's good on the assist by Freak. Freak's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Okay, so we are probably going to win this one.
On the defensive end, I want some of you to crash the glass and get control of the ball. The rest of you, leak out so we can get some easy transition points.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Kevin, during that last break, I heard the 76ers coach as he addressed his team. He challenged this group to really go for it, saying, now's the time when winners take control. Now let's go out there and take it to them. Guys, a nice pep talk. We'll see if he got him going.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Robert Covington's checked in for Hollis Thompson, and Roten subbed in for Vasquez. 1:22 left in the fourth quarter. A Flalo outside. A Flalo off a pick from Chapman. A Flalo dishes to Freak. That one bounces around and
how is that a bad shot
He's
selection?
Clearly just disappeared here this quarter, not making any contributions here with his offense.
And Greg, it's been hard to watch. I mean, you can see his frustration. He's actually looking forward to the end of this period so he can have a fresh start for the next one.
Right wing. Here's Porzingis, covered by Evans. A Flalo left side, uncovered. That doesn't go either for a Flalo.
High quality shot, just a little off there with the release.
And Greg, that has him S-H-H-ing, shaking his head. Tough miss that time.
34 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and that's an intentional foul.
Well, some really terrific numbers for a Flalo. He has 15 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of three-pointers.
My field goal percentage
Have that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him a little tighter.
And he does get the second one, and that puts them up by 5.
Up by 5. We got this.
Okay, Philadelphia, let's give a hand to your own Caesars dancer. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Roten kicks to Weber. Off target with his 3. New York with the ball. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Shooting. Gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And he is unable to get the second one.
Okay, that's fine. We're up by 6. So it's gonna be really slow. 21 seconds.
No time to spare. They need a bucket.
Without question. Then maybe a steal or a foul to get the clock stopped as well.
Good.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
And so here is New York. They lead by 4. And now they foul and stop the clock.
You had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what, Greg? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making them.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
Roten the pass to Okafor. From deep three-point range, can't connect. So it's New York picking up the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out it.
Well, a pretty good performance. I got 653 points from that.
The
so
2K Sports.
Hopefully I can upgrade my character. Who is excited to play NBA 2K16?
And now we have the opportunity
and guys, just so you know, get NBA 2K19.
He deserves a ton of credit
between
the game he impacted tonight.
The 7th and the 17th because it's 95% off.
However you slice it, he was lighting it up at one end of the court
2019
and down on the other.
July.
And that wraps things up, folks.
No,
Thanks for joining us.
June,
For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew. I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.
Yeah, so 2019. So guys, you better get it right now. It's only $3. It's originally $60. So I mean, like, just get it. You know, get it. It's bouncing this ball right next to me. And if you guys wanted me to play other games like FIFA, Apex, Fortnite, I can play those games too. Just whatever you guys want. Sorry, that might have hurt your ears. Okay. So, let's upgrade our character. I need a way better fudge. Okay, okay, I'll just do inside scoring. Cause you know, why not? Next, game day. Oh, okay. Should I shoot around? I'm only 6'3" in this. So I'm basically a foot under what I actually am. Well, more than a foot, like a foot and a half. But, you know, it's fine. Okay. So guys, I think, wait, hold on. I'm going to check on NBA 2K19.